So we asked for people to ask some questions on Instagram, and we did the anonymous ones, the not gonna lie. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready to see what kind of questions you guys asked this morning. Let's see if we can get some good ones though, because you get a lot of different questions and I wanna see some substance. Let's see. Mind you, I don't know who said these because they're anonymous, right? But, oh my God, you're hiring? How can we apply? What are the requirements? Please, let me know. I'm so interested. Yes, we are hiring. We're always hiring. We're gonna have a bunch of stations to fill. I'd say the requirements though, it's not necessarily only about the tattoo skill, but you do have to be at a certain level of skill, preferably in black and gray, but we're hiring different styles too. You definitely have to have your fundamentals down. And aside from that, it's really about your personality and your attitude. You got to be hardworking, obviously. You got to be able to absorb information and apply it when you're given. You also have to take that information and really take it seriously. A lot of people, when they get new information, they kind of shoo it to the side and be like, well, I don't like doing it like that. I like doing it like this. But when you come here, you're getting facts. We're giving you facts that you need to add to your arsenal immediately. A lot of people develop bad habits in tattooing, and we don't want to have to break those bad habits. And the more open you are to change and changing your technique and your approach and your preparation, the quicker you're going to learn here. So definitely that's some traits that we look for when hiring someone. Plus, the final trait that we look for that is most important out of all of them is gratitude. We love people that are gracious and are happy to be with us. Question number 2, I don't know how many we're going to do. Maybe we'll do a few, maybe we'll do 5. I don't know, but I'm feeling alive. Okay. Are you looking to date someone right now? I'm dating someone. If you didn't know, I'm dating the best female black and gray artist in the world. And if you don't already follow her, which obviously you don't because you don't even know that we're together, at Jessa Tattoos. Yeah, I'm dating that little thing, that little baddie. On to the next one, something more relevant. Will you do any seminars on tattooing to designing sleeves / placement, etc.? Yes, of course, we're doing seminars for sure. I think that me and Jessa are gonna try to do some together, which would be super fun. And we could cover a lot of bases between the two of us. I wanna do it ASAP, but we want to do it the right way as well. We're probably going to start with a group of 10 people and make sure you guys really get value. Probably do a 2-day seminar, but keep an eye out for it because if you guys are interested in the seminar, you need to hop on it right when we post it. And we'll hype it up ahead of time so you have some time and know that we're going to do it, but make sure you jump on it because it's going to fill up fast. All right, next question. Do you guys take in people who are barely starting to tattoo and mentor them? We have. We don't usually. Most of the people we take on and pour into them, they've already had a certain experience with tattooing. They already got some kind of time under their belt, and they've gotten to a certain level to where we could be like, okay, they have a certain amount of fundamentals down. We took on one apprentice and they went from nothing to tattooing, but that takes a long time, guys. And it doesn't always work out for people because you don't know how well that person's gonna take to tattooing until they actually start. And it could take them 5 years to get good and tattooing full time, or it could take them 2 years. We don't know. So it's really hard to bring on people over and over again that have no experience with tattooing and try to do it ourselves. Preferably, you would try to start your journey by yourself and get to a certain point to where you could prove to us that this is your thing and that you're committed, and then maybe you could be considered here at Peaks and Valleys. Come on, give me some juicy ones, baby. Would you or any of your artists ever join an ink show? An ink show, okay, a show about ink. So I've actually been on a show called Black Ink Crew Chicago, if you didn't already know. It's not necessarily like Ink Master, it's more so like drama of tattoo artists in Chicago. Now, I'm not from Chicago, but I went out there probably 20 times to do that filming, and it was a great experience. And on the other hand, our other artist, Devon Foxworth, at Devon Foxworth, he was on Ink Master season 11. So we have some experience with the television stuff. It's kind of cool that we got that under our belt. We kind of know what it is behind the scenes and got to experience something that a lot of people don't get to experience. So it's super cool that we did it. Would we do it again in the future? I highly doubt it. I'd rather just produce our own stuff with black tape right here so we have control. From a man's perspective, how did you know Jessa was the one? Jessa started with me at my old shop, Shine Tattoo Studio, as an artist, completely platonic, and it was around one of the first times I ever met her was at that point when she wanted to work with us. At that point, I considered myself someone that was going to stay single forever because I had a previous relationship and I realized not many women understand the lifestyle of a tattoo artist or what it takes, or you're tired at the end of the day, how much effort you put in. It's a creative job. It's different every day. You're with people and clients and different personalities all the time, and it's kind of exhausting, and a lot of people can't really grasp the importance of of it because they just think it's a job, right? That's why I was single. I was single for maybe 3-4 years. When I met Jessa, it was just started off as a little banter back and forth, and then it turned into slight flirting and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I knew she was the one because not only are we both tattoo artists, which is really just the icing on the cake, we both have similar tendencies, similar perspectives on life, similar interests in what we like to do with our day and our free time, and all these things that align perfectly to where it makes it easy for us to live our life together without taking away or doing too much to each other's lives to like change it in like a negative way. It's always been positive. We never fight, we never argue. It's always a partnership. It's a true partnership. And we both do black and gray realism, so it's super dope. We get to go home and talk about designing, we get to talk about tattooing our clients, and we both understand each other's struggle when it comes to that. And we also get to grow together, and who knows what the future holds for us, but it's definitely gonna be something. Do you / Jessa take clients that cannot sit the 6 through 8 hour per session? I want to book so bad, but I can't sit for all them hours at one time. Well, it kind of goes hand in hand. If you want a good detailed tattoo, you got to sit for it. That's why people earn it. I understand you mentally think you can't sit for it, but I'm here to tell you, you can. A lot of people do it. A bunch of different types of people. We have young people, young women, older people, middle-aged people, skinny people, big people, buff people. It doesn't really matter. They all sit for it. And they sit for back-to-back sessions too. So that's not only one session at 8 hours, it's 2 back-to-back at 8 hours per day or more to get the result that they want. If you can't sit for that 8 hours, I'm sorry, but you might need to just stick to trinket tattoos because you need to earn these pieces, you know what I mean? We put our fucking soul into every piece we do, and all you gotta do is sit there and take the pain. I'm telling you, I think you could do it, but if you don't think so, just stick to the smaller tattoos and the smaller sessions. Last one, let's do one more. There's so many to pick from. Sorry if I didn't get to your guys' questions, there's so many to pick from. What time do you go to sleep / wake up? Would you say having a routine helps you become successful? So going to sleep, I kind of fluctuate a little bit depending on how my tattoo day went that day, but normally I want to be ready to go to bed around 10:30 and then fall asleep around 11:30, right? As far as the routine is really what's gonna make your life build over time. You're really gonna accomplish things little by little based on your routine. Like, what are your habits? What are your disciplines? And once you set those, your day-to-day life that you live is constantly gonna be incrementally 1% better each day based on the things that you do on a daily basis. No big goal was ever accomplished without the smaller goals happening first, right? So you really gotta analyze what your goals are in the future, your big ones, and then break it down into smaller goals and break it down into the stuff that you could do daily to increase your chances of succeeding at those goals. Whether that be physical, career, whatever, there's always something you could do on a daily basis to better yourself. You want to get more smart or intelligent, maybe you read 20 pages of a book every single day in the morning before you go to work while you have your coffee. If you want a better body, you need to figure out when in the day that you could exercise on a regular basis. If you want to be a better artist, you need to draw in the morning and then draw at night. You need to figure out what your goals are, break them down into daily habits, and keep doing them. And you'll see the progress over time. I guarantee it. I've done it. It's facts. No cap. All right, well, that was enough questions for me. We have plenty more to go. We'll probably do more videos like this, but I'll tell you what, if you haven't already, I need you to subscribe. We're doing a ton of different types of content. We're testing the roads right now. We're trying different pathways and different types of content, and whatever ones work, we're gonna stick with. So comment what you guys like the most, subscribe, leave a like. I love you guys. Peace.